The Rec League of ECRG and the Adventure Coast Roller Derby Star Stompers coming out of Coos Bay. It just got really, really quiet in here. And the beat drops. All right, it looks like the teams are getting ready, the referees are getting ready to set up. We are going to introduce you to the folks skating on these teams tonight before they come out here and show y'all what they got. So ECRG, are you about ready to get introduced? It looks like they're ready. Here's your music, ladies. All right, coming straight out of the southern coast, Coos Bay, the Adventure Coast Roller Derby. Give it up for the Star Stompers. For the Star Stompers, number 4, Shillelagh. Number 10, Glitter Von Hitter. Number 14, Terrorizer. Number 20, Judge Redhead. Number R2D2, Outlaw Bonnie. Number 24, Little Britches. Number 28, Anita Blunt. Number 40, Mother F. Hen. Number 52, G. Number 760, Tinkerbell. Number 777, Gypsy. Number C3PO, General Sheepius. Number E100, Tank Girl. And some familiar faces to this track being coached tonight by Greaser, Scott, and YB Normal. Give it up for ECRG Star Stompers. All right, and now taking the track, showing what we've been working on, ECRG Rec League. All right, we have number 828, Zonan the Barbarian. Number 607, Goldie Notches. Number 99, Beck Stabba. Number 35, Ricky Tiki Tobby. Number ECRG chants that will also be going on simultaneously.
So pick a letter. They're both vowels.
They're vowels and they're equally as awesome. Tonight here in Eugene, we thank the Star Stompers, first of all, for coming out here and skating against us. We know you had to drive a little ways, and we sure appreciate you coming all this way. And of course, a big thanks to all of the officials and all the folks of ECRG in the Bout production who make this happen. Thank you! I get one applause from the Bout production for the Bout production.
This is why we're here. They made this. They're the behind the scenes folks.
You have no idea how much confusion and ridiculousness goes into making this happen.
Or maybe you do, and you should help out.
Please bear with us. As far as the jammers are concerned, it's really hard to see, and Panic and I do not know these teams very well, unlike the previous teams. So it might take a second to identify. That's Bout, your lead jammer for the Star Stompers.
Meanwhile, that's captain for ECRG Rec League, number 90, Bonafide.
And Anita Blunt is through, picking up 4 points for the Star Stompers.
I gotta say, out there in the pack, we saw Cheyenne Pepper, who is the previous skater on the home team league, but she's having a hard time retiring.
There's no such thing as retiring from roller derby. You just do other stuff.
Don't you know it? That is why we are both here as well. We're seeing, once again, very tight packs. It looks like these skaters know what they're doing.
That's General Studious out there for the Star Stompers. And that's Anne of the Rec League, also known as Anne of Annihilation, or Anne Casted.
Meanwhile, Stinker Hell is giving her bell. However, it does pick up lead jammer status for ECRG Rec League.
Meanwhile, General Studious trying to get through, picking up some points of her own.
Can we give it up for that face paint there? That is pretty awesome. That is an awesome face paint.
Yeah, this team from Adventure Coast is rocking some serious face paint skills. Because lots of them have amazing paint. And we have a power jam here for the Rec League, and
That is a forearm that sent General Studious to the bus.
Anne does not have a derby name yet, but I am determined to give her one here tonight because everyone deserves a derby name.
Even fans can have derby names. And if you create a derby name, that means you need to get on up here. Let's give it up for ACRG people. ECRG record. And they get one out of that. It looks like one of them's going to the box. And that one is Outlaw Bobby. Bobby making it through that pack for all of her points. Called it. Also, if you are of the vegan or vegetarian type, we've already mentioned that Sizzle Pie has options for you, but I do want to remind you that Hot Mama's Wings also has organic tempeh wings. They're pretty delicious, and you can get any type of sauce you want. So try that kamikaze if you dare.
That's Gypsy on the line for the Star Stompers. Cutting the track. Looks like we have both the jammers heading to the penalty box. It is a race to the box, and they will both be sent. The Star Stompers went on a cutting, and it looks like ECRG went on a cutting as well.
Yes, that is Disarray who makes it to the box a little bit faster.
And this is a very quick trip to the penalty box. But Disarray back on the track, looking to make her way through that pack again. R2D2 going down with her.
Gypsy making it through on the inside, picking up 4 points for Bout.
Disarray trying to make her way through there any way she can, looking for some help from her friends. And it looks like Bohan taking that star, putting it on, and getting right through that pack. Looking to put some points on the board for this ECRG Rec League.
ECRG Rec League definitely knows how to make those walls. We are seeing them taking a number from the past bout.
And 5 points for the Rec League as Judge Dreadhead is sent to the box for an illegal hit against Zodan.
But it looks like Gypsy did manage to pick up 4 points.
I'd like to point out something that I think is really cool and pretty exciting, and it's very rare that people get to witness this. This, in fact, is probably the first time some of these people on the Rec League, at least, have ever bouted in a public setting at all. So this is super exciting, and I'm really going to be stoked for these people who are out here putting on the track, and not just putting it on the track, but doing it publicly. So that's awesome, and I give all of my love to them.
Also remember, you can do it too.
That's right, we started October 1st, and our first practice is October 5th. And that is, once again, number 28, Anita Blunt from the Star Stompers, your lead jammer.
And again, Billy Goat Snuff trying to make her way through for the Rec League. It looks like, though, Billy Goat Snuff picked up a cut and will be headed to the box, giving the Star Stompers a power down. I like the jam. Anita Blunt making it through.
ladies in blue are controlling the speed of this pack and have convinced them all to stop so that Anita Blunt can make more points. It's pretty clever.
Billy Oaks trying to get through, but Anita Blunt decides to call it. Also, once again, we would like to thank KB Dreams. They have been very helpful to the league. There are many pictures on ECRG.com that you will see their logo. If you are looking for your next project, make sure you visit kbdreams.com to get your quote.
To find a way through this wall of white skaters at the front of the pack. Beck Saba, their veteran pivot, trying to direct her blockers.
General Genius making it through. However, Stroud is hot on her tail and decides to call it.
We got a toe stop on the track, so thank you, agent.
Make sure you stop and check your toe.
Thank you, Kitty.
This is why we have very helpful people. It really takes an entire village to make this happen.
So helpful. Someone is missing a toe stop. They're going to find out really quickly if they're the one. Disarray, the lead jammer for ECRG. And
meanwhile, we got G from ECRG right on her tail.
You gotta love a skater who only needs one letter to represent what it is that they're up to.
Do you think maybe she's an OG or just a G?
I think she's a G. She might be OG, but she doesn't even need the O anymore. She's like, what? You don't even need to know. I'm just a G. Looks like Anita Blunt has a perfect soundtrack for Anita Blunt to jam to. Good job. And that's Ann, also known as Ann of Annihilation, Antastic, all the time.
Felt a breeze. Did you all feel that? It suddenly got slightly cooler.
One tiny bit of oxygen molecule that flew into our faces. It's really exciting.
When you're in a sauna up here, you get excited for weird things. Thank you.
Number 760. Tinkerbell jamming for the Star Stompers.
Number 90, Bonafide, your ECRG rec league drama.
That's right, captain of this team today, doing a great job out there, captaining all over the place. That's Bonafide.
Oh, captain, my captain. ECRG records. That is Ricky Tommy.
At number 4, that's Shillelagh out there for the Star Stompers. teams out there that use these, but I feel like the rec league needs to have a name like the Wrecking Balls or like the Rec League Wreckers or like something cool. So we're gonna work on that because that seems important. We're gonna have a rec league.
I believe Portland has the Wreckers, so we gotta compete with that.
How about the Wrecking Crew? We'll just throw it way back to LA in the 1960s and go with the Rec League Wrecking Crew.
And speaking of the Rec League, that is Beck Saba for your now lead jammer.
And General Chivias trying to get past Cheyenne Pepper with a star on her helmet.
Cheyenne Pepper doing some turnaround moves, taking out that jammer. Giving the Star Stompers a chance for points.
And again, some great defense there by Cheyenne Pepper on the inside. As General Chivias is looking for some help from her friends. And it looks like those ladies are heading to the penalty box. 30 seconds for the jammer from the Star Stompers.
Hitting that pass fast and through. Beck Saba getting through for 5 points.
Star Stompers keeping Beck Saba back on that very last pass, but picking up 4 points.
And if we check out the score, very, very close bout, and you should be happy that you stuck around. I know grammar and math, I swear. All right, it looks like we got one of those official timeouts. We're gonna have a quick little zebra huddle.
And we'll remind you once again that we are having 3 after parties, one at Cowfish Dance Club, one at Hot Mama's Wings, and one at Sizzle Pie. The only one that's 21 and over is Cowfish Dance Club, but all the others are all ages. We'd also like to announce at this time that the halftime of this game will be the last time you can purchase beer from the concession stand. So if you have run out of beer and are still sober enough to ask for more, you can get that through the halftime of this bout. The second period of the bout will be completely dry.
Please also, ECRG would like to remind you to drink responsibly. There's a lot of people moving into town right now. We don't want any crashes. Go to the party and have somebody drive you home later.
That's number 4, Shillelagh, lining up for the Star Stompers.
And that is Box Knife Brandy picking up that lead jammer status for ECRG Rec League. Alright, it looks like she is hitting a wall of Anita Blunt and many other ACRGs. Boxy gets through for those 4 points. And seeing that jammer, she goes, yeah, I'm good.
And a few points picked up by both teams on there. 50 to 44, still close game here in just 11 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first period.
holding back Billy Goat Snub as she's trying to fight that front wall. All right, I want to hear from all of you that traveled up here from Coos Bay. Where are you at? Thank you. And also, let's hear it for our ECRG Rec League.
Let's hear it just from the people who now want to be roller derby players after seeing this.
I know you're
That's
up
what I
there.
thought.
Remember, you can also be an official or volunteer.
Tinkerbell once again with the star for the Star Stompers.
Who's trying to push her way through, that is Disarray. And it looks like we have a no-pack situation, giving Disarray the advantage to get through those last blockers. Tinkerbell heading to the box, giving ECRG a power jam chance. Disarray having a tough time getting through that pack.
I know you know this too, Panic, but the hardest part of getting into this game is the endurance. This is a very difficult thing to do, and it's even more difficult to do it over and over and over again. So for these ladies who are really new to the sport and are still working on their muscle memory and working on building this game, this is a tough thing to do for an hour.
This is why we sit on our butts and let you know how awesome they are.
And 4 more points for the Star Stompers and Tinkerbell.
Disarray trying to get through, but those ACRG blockers are not letting her.
That's right, Rec League fans, let's hear it for Disarray.
And it looks like we had an illegal procedure happen there, so somebody's going to the backs.
That's right. For those of you who aren't familiar with the game, the person with the stripe on their helmet is the pivot. And the pivot is the only person on the track that can take the star and become the jammer. And in that situation, Disarray attempted to pass that star to another player, which is what caused the illegal procedure penalty, which is why she is sitting in the penalty box.
Also, as we have this official timeout, I just want to, again, give it up for the referees. Come on. When that illegal star pass happened, they were hawk-eye on it.
And don't forget, if you want to follow ECRG, you can find us at ECRG.com on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. A huge thank you to all of you are doomed and all of the folks on our social media team who keep all of those things up to date and running. She is tweeting this right now as we sit here. So if you would prefer to watch this game via Twitter, just go to the Emerald City Roller Girls Twitter and you can like sit in the parking lot or something.
That's when I start to feel old, is I don't really get Twitter.
It's really important and you'll never make it in the world without it, Panic. You're gonna have to figure it out.
Alright, I have a name, I'll get it back.
Anita Blum doesn't need Twitter to do what she does. She just needs a star on her helmet. And she is looking for a way to get through. And she's lead jammer for the Star Stompers.
Meanwhile, we have Disarray sitting in the box for ECRG Rec League after that illegal star pass.
That's right, just a few seconds though for her and she will be returning to this pack. This is the part where jammers really, really hope that they don't have to jam another time after this one.
Alright, let's hear it up! Anita Blum!
but she picks up 4 more points and heads back to her bench. The Emerald City Roller Girls would like to thank the Eugene Weekly. Eugene Weekly, a proud sponsor of ECRG for a very long time. We'd also like to thank the Horsehead, a longtime supporter of the Emerald City Roller Girls. Thanks to the Eugene Weekly and the Horsehead.
Once again, we have another official timeout. This is a great time to remind you that the next session of the Rec League begins October 5th. There is also a speaker orientation Thursday, October 1st at Oakshire Public House. They are on 207 Madison in Eugene. It's only $99 for 12 weeks. That's like pretty awesome. You get to play with some girls and men probably, and everybody who are from the home league, and they tell you what's up.
That was an amazing advertisement for the Rec League, Kenneth. You really put it so eloquently.
Thank you. I try. Sometimes I misspeak, but every once in a while it works.
Who do we have here? Our lead jammer, that's Goldie Noxious of ECRG. She is a rec leader, but she is also on a home team. She's skating. She didn't skate tonight.
And Goldie, I don't know, she even saw the track. She just went through the track. Alright, we're getting under 5 minutes in this first period here. Already some amazing action. Thank you for staying, audience. Give yourself a round of applause. And make sure that you pick up home season passes if you want to make sure you are here for all of the games. Because you know you want to.
Don't tell Bill I just killed a bug with this microphone.
Alright, next Saba picking up lead jammer already for the ECRG Rec League.
And I believe that's G out there for, yes it is, G, your jammer for the Star Stompers.
Next Saba fighting that wall, picks up her points and calls it. Also, I would like you to take a look at everyone out there and see that we are very body accepting. There is a place for everyone. If you are a twig, if you got a big booty, we want you. Everyone is beautiful.
That's Outlaw Bonnie on the line for the Star Stompers.
That is Sprout for ECRG Rec, trying to make her way through, but it looks like ECRG forces a cut on the recycle, so Sprout will be headed to the box.
Tough break for the wrecking crew on that one. She's gonna have to sit for 30 seconds. And it looks like Bonafide also in the box. That's just 3 folks from the wrecking crew left on the track.
This is a great advantage to the Star Stompers right now because they got way more players.
I'm just gonna pretend like they're called the wrecking crew, and then maybe people will call them that.
It's better than Wrecking Ball because then we'll sing.
All right, lots of stuff going on over there in that 4th turn, and it looks like what ends up is Anita Blunt and Outlaw Bonnie both heading to the penalty box. Shame on that.
Yes, Sprout taking on that last line of defense, bouncing off of her to get through. Those are the fun times.
Big hit by the Star Stompers. It looks like that is Tinkerbell, and she is going to the penalty box for that one.
I believe that she had a knee down when she hit Sprout, and that is
Duck, she even got a little applause from the opposing team. As Panic said moments ago, there is not really a derby body type. There are a lot of effective ways to play derby, and you see that happening in all different ways. If you are short and you can duck, pretty much you can get through, because the tall people won't even know you're there. So that's good moves for Sprout out there.
Little, tall, big, small, we want you all.
Thanks, Dr. Seuss.
Gotta represent. Speaking of representing, that is back with ECRG Red League. Come on.
And Shillelagh out there with the star for the Star Stompers.
All right, we got both cameras out of that pack. And let's see what happens here.
Looking for some points. Both of these ladies are trying to get some, and it looks like they both do.
Running out the end of that clock there, we are at the halftime. So remember that we are going to cut you off pretty soon here and make sure that you are sober enough to drive. So if you need a beverage, do it now.
Once again, if you were a woman and you went to the bathroom and you left your iPhone 4 with a ballistic purple plastic cover and a hot picture of a tiny toddler just laughing his butt off on the front of it.
A red chair behind him.
He looks kind of pumped too. He's wearing a flannel and jeans and some sort of like fancy.
Very Eugene. Very Eugene.
Also, if you're looking for a teeny tiny earring with a cute little green bead on it, I have that too.
Also, if you helped set up today, we do have a very nice black kind of sport jacket. Let's see, Blue is checking out if there might be a tag or a name. But if you possibly Dragon, did you help set up and leave something here?
It's fleece. It's got a small zipper. It appears to be black.
It looks like if nobody takes it home, Blue thinks it fits well.
Yes. Dragon just peeked his head in here, but I don't think that he heard us.
I think he's been in an LCC little crew lately.
I think we should just keep having a private conversation over these microphones for no reason because they're still on and we're still talking, but no one is listening. Get back to action here, getting the signal from our head ref, Mega Pickle, out there as we get this second half started. And that's number 4, Shillelagh, out there cheering for the Star Stompers. She is your lead jammer.
However, we have Bonafide coming through as well. With Shillelagh on the inside to get those points.
Stompers.
Got a lot of action going on in that pack, keeping it tight. Skaters having a tough time getting by each other. However, Nita Blunt finding her way on the inside line. And now we got Sprout. She is out. Nita Blunt telling her blockers what to do, and it seems like it worked.
That's right, Anita Blunt making that last pass through the pack and calling it off, picking up 4 points for her team, holding the wrestling to 0 on that jam. Emerald City Roller Girls would like to thank the Cascadian Courier Collective. If you are looking to get some stuff brought to you in the downtown area of Eugene, call the Cascadian Courier Collective and they will probably bring it to you.
All right, that's once again we have G for ECRG.
And that's Goldie Noxious out there for the wrestling. She's your lead jammer.
G making her way through. Goldie with a little bit of walking against her manages to fight out and call it. All right, if you're checking out that scoreboard, I want to remind you that every jam, that the lead can change. As you can see, there are many things that can happen, and everyone is still in play. Unless you're in the box.
That's right. Everyone except the naughty, naughty girls sitting on that aluminum bench.
At least it's only 30 seconds now. Oh, and we have some jammer on jammer action as Beck Java gets a block.
From Anita Blunt.
Giving Anita Blunt that advantage and picking up lead jammer. Beck Java saying, hey, I got you. Giant Pepper taking on Anita Blunt. If she stays in those lines, both jammers picking up some points and giving each other a little bit of love once again. That is called jammer on jammer action. On the outside, that's Saba, but Anita Blunt just making it through with a little help from her friends.
That's right. 4 points for both teams on that pass. And Anita Blunt calls off that jam, picking up a couple points and heading back to her bench. Emerald City would again like to thank the Daily Bagel. Thanks to the Daily Bagel for being a sponsor of ECRG.
Also remember, we have free after parties.
We're after-body crazy. And that is number 750, Tinkerbell, your lead jammer for the Star Stompers.
However, we have number 35, Ricky Tiki Tavi, out of that pack as well.
That's right, from blue to silver to white, Ricky Tiki Tabby is all over this league.
I believe she even donned stripes at one point. Ricky Tiki Tavi is definitely an example of how you can move around in the league. You can wear a pink shirt, then you can wear some silver, you can wear some white and blue. We love you all. All right, another tricky jam here with those blockers. Blocking back. Beck Saba with the lead jammer.
I believe that's Glitter on hitter. Yes, it is. Glitter on hitter, your jammer for the Star Stompers, who is now heading to the penalty box.
For a back block. G trying to take out Beck Saba, but she manages to get herself
up a few more points here for the rec league before she calls it off.
And as I mentioned, and we have all been mentioning, there are 3 locations for the after party. 2 of them are all ages. That is Sizzle Pie, who has carnivore, vegan, and vegetarian options. Also, Hot Mama's Wings has both, well, all the options once again, and happy hour pricing if you have come to the Bout. Also, dance your booty off if you are 21 or older at Cowfish.
Anita Blunt, number 28 for the Star Stompers, now your leading jammer. And that's Bonafide, the captain of the wrecking crew, rec league, ECRG.
We're trying to name them. It'll catch on.
It's gonna stick. I'm just gonna say it every time.
I mean, this is a jam, so it's a little sticky, right?
I'd like to give a shout out to YB Normal and his creative coaching. I've seen so many coaches stream themselves hoarse in their benches trying to tell people to call off the jam. His red and green flag system is ingenious. He can't hear me, so I can say whatever I want, but it's pretty smart.
Another example of how our brother league supports us. And we support them.
Judge Dreadhead on the line.
And Ricky Ticky Coffee, we can have lead jammer status after getting past Anita Blunt. Alright, it looks like Judge Dreadhead is headed to the box, giving Ricky Ticky Coffee a chance for some power down. Oh man, if you look at that pack, it's a very small pack. We're starting to fill up that box.
And it's not moving at all, which also can be problematic. Not problematic for Ricky Ticky Tabby though. And just 6 points separate these 2 teams here. What a great matchup for our first public bout of the rec league from ECRG.
And also, once again, I would like to thank Adventure Coast Roller Derby Star Stompers coming up here all the way from Coos Bay. Let's give it up. Looks like we had a little confusion of who should be on the track, but they got it figured out.
Half of the Star Stompers in the penalty boxes. Goldie Noxious takes the lead here with the Star.
Meanwhile, Judge Redhead coming out of the box, just sneaking through that pack like, hey, what's up? I'm coming by ya. That's right, Goldie Noxious got some more points. Also, once again, I gotta say, you are an amazing crowd. Even though it's a little sparse right now, I am hearing so much cheering. Once again, thank you for sticking around.
Just since you stuck around so well, we would like to invite you to 3 parties that we're having tonight. It's a special invitation just for you folks here to come out to our parties. Back to action, Zoman, the Barbarian, straight out of Church of Satan, joins the rec league and gets lead jammer.
Meanwhile, we had Bex Dabo taking on Tinkerbell, as she gets out of that pack.
Judge Dreadhead and Anita Blunt, and they gotta let her go. With names like that, you'd think they were from Eugene.
And this is why we like to support other leagues, because we all love each other. It's about love and fun and hippie stuff.
And or we don't love anyone. I'm just trying to represent everyone here. If you don't love anyone, that's okay.
We got some frenemies. Sometimes frenemies are best, because then you can hit them harder. Looks like we have either an official review or an official timeout. All I know is we got a zebra huddle going on. Have you been enjoying the music here? Let's give it up once again for Painmaker!
That's right, the maestro pushing buttons all night long, making it happen. Dialing knobs, pushing buttons.
Every time I come up here and see he's here, I get a little excited. I know he's gonna rock it.
Giggity.
Also, I just want to say that this jam timer is pretty amazing. He's been doing really great work with his hand signals and whistling and right on time.
Being on time is the most important part.
All right, looks like Beck Saba is trying to get through. Pass once again, Anita Blunt.
Shillelagh coming out of the penalty box for the Star Stompers, as well as one blocker still left in there. G going to be on her way as well.
And it looks like we have both jammers out at the same time.
Anita Blunt taking out Cheyenne Pepper, but both of them smiling as they get up, recognizing, well, that's just this game.
Sometimes it's fun when you get hit really hard and you get up and you're like, oh man, nice hit.
And then sometimes you're secretly like, oh, I hate that girl. I'm going to hurt her really bad the next time it happens.
As long as you do it legally. Also, if you are curious about the rules, you can check out WFTDA, WFTDA. ECRG is ranked number 47, which is pretty rad. And they have, last I checked, it was 48 pages of rules. It might be longer.
And it is Proud out there with the star for ECRG. And I think Shillelagh is still working on this pack for the Star Stompers.
Once again, it looks like Anita Blunt is out there with that pivot panty, and she definitely knows how to control her blockers and keep back that jammer. Brown manages to force her way past our lead jammer. Shillelagh coming on up with a hard hit. That is jammer on jammer. And that is a great example of why it can be important to have lead jammer, because sometimes you get taken out.
14 minutes left in this game here at the Lane Event Center. If you're just tuning in on Twitter, we have got the Adventure Coast Roller Derby Star Stompers from Coos Bay and the rec lead from right here in Eugene, ECRG Wrecking Crew.
And it looks like Anita Blunt decided to put on that star instead of that stripe, and it's working to her advantage, and she is lead jammer.
And she makes her way around on the inside.
Meanwhile, from ECRG Wrestling, that is your captain, Bonafide. She's Bonafide captain.
True that, Panic. True that.
Sometimes in this game, shorties do get low. Once again for ECRG Rec, that is Beck Saba.
And Anita Blunt out there for the Star Stompers, looking for a way around Cheyenne Pepper. And she finds it on the
Shillelagh Backstabber out of the pack.
Let's give it up for Backstabber skating in her second game tonight.
Not only is she skating in her second game, but she is skating amazingly. Anita Blunt, after she calls it, with a beautiful plow stop. If you want to know what a plow stop is and how to do it, please join us. Hey, did you know that we have after parties? Make sure that you make it to one of our 3 locations: Sizzle Pie, Cowfish, or Hot Mama Wings. Bonafide right away, barely after the whistle, picking up lead jammer status. And once again, with the star, I don't think it's left her head. That is Anita Blunt. Zone and the Barbarian doing a great job of recycling Anita Blunt to the back of the pack as Bonafide makes her next pass.
Maybe we're gonna have to call the Star Stompers the wrecking crew. Did you see that? They just knocked them all over. Thank God. That was really, really gangster. Anita Blunt was just like, hey! And then those 2 big walkers were just like, yeah! And then they just knocked everybody down. Like, thanks for letting us know you needed us.
That is one very important thing. If you are a jammer, tell your walkers what you need.
Cohesive team. You know what's going on, you work together. Tinkerbell back on the track with the star for the Star Stompers.
Meanwhile, Ricky Tikki Tavi having a tough time getting past that wall of blue. Outlaw Bonnie did not want to let Ricky go.
And again, the pack comes to a standstill, waiting for these jammers. Tank Girl with a big hit, holding her position on the outside, keeping Ricky back to no points for the wrecking crew. Like right at the end of that last jam, Tinkerbell going to the penalty box, still be in there for 30 seconds. Meanwhile, this is the power jam for Box Knife Brandy.
Picking up those power jam points.
Taking that outside like she's Super Mario or something.
That was a terrorizer trying to keep back the jammer there before the end of that jam. Alright, we have just about 8 minutes left in this last bout. Thank you again for all of you sticking around. Obviously, this is some awesome roller derby action.
Again, a huge thank you to all the officials, to everyone on the Bout committee, everyone who's working merch for their teams, all these folks in green with ECRG written on them, all the volunteers, we so appreciate it. As you're leaving, make sure you thank a volunteer for their service.
That is Shillelagh picking up lead jammer status for the Star Stompers.
And Ricky Tikki Tavi getting through that pack, looking to put some points on the board for this Rec League wrecking crew.
Shillelagh with that last pass found the inside and magically made it through.
all the people in the rec league are skating, so they don't know that I've made their team until later. So it's already stuck and everybody's saying it.
They'll know at the after parties.
That's right. Someone has twitted it, I'm sure. Right, Alia? You're getting all of this brilliance, right? Okay.
All right, once again for ECRG Rec League. In the back right now, that is Bonafide.
And Anita Blunt, your lead jammer from the Adventure Coast. And Anita Blunt on the inside goes out of bounds, and she is recycled back by Goldie Noxious.
Meanwhile, G holding Bonafide back for a moment, but she manages to make it through.
And it looks like disarray coming out of the penalty box, joining the pack just as this gets called off.
I just gotta say, watching this, it is pretty unbelievable that this is a rec league. This is some pretty professional gameplay out there. Let's give it up for the ECRG Rec League, everyone.
And it looks like they are taking a time out here. So we'll remind you, once again, if you would like to join said rec league, you can go to ECRG.com. They're going to be having their first session starting October 5th and a meeting to get everybody orientated as to what they're going to do on October 1st at the Oakshire Public House at 7 o'clock.
Also a great reminder, if you're looking and you see those really bright green shirts, those are volunteers. So if you don't want to pay to get into a bout and help us out, you can be a volunteer for ECRG, and at the after party, you get pizza and beer as long as you are 21 or older. For the beer at least, you can still get pizza.
Speaking of beer, if you go to Hot Mama's Wings after party, you could in fact get a deal on your beer. They're offering $2 off of beers at Hot Mama's Wings to entice you.
That's a hot deal.
I know, beer can't be that much. I was like, $2 off? That's like half price, right?
Does that mean tax is free?
Yeah, they actually give you money to drink the taps.
I feel like that is good for your hangover.
And we have totally lost roller derby. Roller derby is still happening as Shillelagh trying to find her way around Buckeye Brandy. That's Jammer here for the Star Stompers. Meanwhile, Billy Goat Snuff, number 55 for your rec league is lead Jammer.
I gotta say, Box Knife Brandy has really been represented. She has been moving all over that track tonight.
To make a shout out to number C3PO General Sheebius, who has unfortunately had to take to the track in a whole other way in the second half. We're so sorry, and we hope you are feeling better soon. Making her way to the lead refrigerator. And then when you buy season tickets, you won't screw up and forget to come to the bout.
How can you forget? It's Derby. But I believe that is Captain Bonafide out there getting beat up still with the lead jammer.
And it looks like now a clean out penalty box as Anita Blunt comes out of the box, making her initial pass here, hoping to score some points for her team.
Zona and the Barbarians trying to help out Bonafide, but not quite there. She's still trying. Once again, another tough front ball from ECRG. Once again, very, very tight pass. Giving disarray a tough time and having to be recycled back.
And Danger Bell making her way and picking up lead camera there for this Coos Bay team. The maestro is not the DJ at the Cowfish. That's the only disappointing part about it.
Yes, but there are beverages that you might forget.
Speaking of things you might forget, Anita Blunt, number 28 on the track.
Meanwhile, Brown once again for directly. And it looks like Anita Blunt picked up a cut and will be headed to the box, while Sprout with her lead camera status will have a chance to pick up many a point. Zona and the Barbarian on offense.
And Scrackle back on her feet, looking to pick up the points here in what may be the final jam of this bout. Two skaters from the Star Stompers in the penalty box up here for Sprout. Both teams. We've got 202 for the Wrecking Crew and 153 for the Star Stompers. We will let the referees calculate all of those numbers and make sure they got accurate score there. But we would of course like to thank the